Hello. Hey everyone, how are you doing? Persona 3. Wow, Persona 3 Reload. I am so excited about this information. How are you guys doing? Who's playing Persona 3 Reload? Which Persona Makoto do you prefer? Persona 3 Makoto. Persona 5 Makoto. I hate that bitch. She's so annoying. Sorry to all the Makoto fans out there. I can't stand her. But today, I've got about, like, I don't know, started illustration that I was working on. So to answer, first and foremost, a question I've been asked a couple times, I do not really plan on streaming Persona 3 Reload. At least not for right now, because I'm extremely excited about it, and honestly, this one's for me, guys. Sorry, this one's a personal experience. I don't want to play this one on stream. This one's for me. Sorry. But in order to capitalize on clickbait and also celebrate its release, today we're going to be working on this drawing of P3-kun, protagonist-kun, Makoto Yuki, Minato Arisato if you're quirky and different. But yeah, I've played a bit of it. Yes, I will tell you about our treacherous journey as I draw. So I do just want to show you, yeah, this is Ben, Texas. For those of you, for anyone who's wondering, the main character, the name I gave him in my playthrough is Ben, Texas. Because I was gonna name him Ben Tennyson, but then as I started typing Texas, the PlayStation, or Ben Tennyson, as I started typing Tennyson, the PlayStation autofill was like, Texas? I was like, yes, his name is Ben Texas. So this is Ben Texas. And you see, I did like basically some layout for the lighting. I am gonna turn that off because we're gonna start coloring. But my plan is for this drawing to be kind of like underwater themed when it's finished. You can't really tell right now, but I have this like sitting pose, the evoker, and I want like a pretty strong light coming from this side, which is why all the shadows are on here. That's Amanda's drawing tip of the day. Don't ask me for any more advice. Why did I make him so submissive and breedable? Because I can. I'm the artist. I can do whatever I want. Now go unload my dishwasher. I'm making Rebecca my dishwashing slave while I'm drawing. I said, but while I'm streaming, you have to unload the dishwasher. Hee So I want to keep the colors like really bright and cool, and so Persona 3 Reload, compared to like base Persona 3 or any version of Persona 3, has like a really strong water motif. So I want this one to have like a kind of underwater vibe. That's gonna be the theme I'm going for once it's finished. Oh, that's a really saturated skin tone. I don't know if that's the color I want. Like, that's... I sampled this color palette from like a color picker website. Oh, let's see. Like, that's this color tone picked from the reference image. That looks really dull. Excuse me. Like something in the middle, maybe. That's really dark. Oh yeah, I like that. Skin tones are hard. So yeah, I've drawn a lot of this drawing, and I'm just gonna do colors first, just your base colors. I'm trying to keep the colors for this nice and vibrant, nice and saturated. Especially because Reload is like overloading my senses with how bright all the colors they picked are, which is nice. Especially because like Persona 3 can have like a kind of dark, like visually dark style. It has a lot of like grays. Let's do the eyes. Sorry, now that I sneeze, my nose is running. But anyway, how are you guys? I hope you guys had a good weekend. Sorry for no stream yesterday. I usually stream on Fridays. I was planning on playing Persona 3 that night, but I couldn't because my newfound enemy, Best Buy, did not send me my game, which I had pre-ordered several months ago. The Icus edition for $200. They didn't send it to me on time. And I was like, okay, it'll come in the next few days. I was just waiting for a notification that they had shipped it. And then on Friday night, they said, your pre-order is delayed. To when? We don't know. Then they were basically like, the item's unavailable. They were basically like, we don't fucking have it. I was like, what the fuck do you mean you don't have it? I told you I wanted it months ago. Why don't you have it? Why? I was on the verge of losing my fucking mind. I was like, why don't you have it? And why can't you tell me when you're going to send it to me? You're just giving me this indefinite time. You're like, we'll tell you when we send it. When will that be? Whenever we feel like, apparently. So the only other option, I was gonna just cancel it and maybe order it for pickup from like a GameStop or something, because the GameStop was like, there's a GameStop close to me. But then GameStop didn't have it for pickup. Amazon didn't have any for PlayStation 4. Oh, fuck. Salon's here. He's gonna be like, ah, she has a PlayStation 4 watch. He's gonna say, this motherfucker has a PlayStation 4 watch. He's gonna say it. But anyway, I couldn't find the PlayStation 4 version at anywhere close to me to pick up. So my options were, wait for an indefinite amount of time for Best Buy to send me my pre-order, or go pick it up at the nearest store which has one copy, and the nearest store was about an hour away. So do you know what I spent my day doing? Going on a bus and a train, and then walking for 1 hour to get to Best Buy to get my game. Shout out to Rebecca, she made the quest along with me. We went on a long and arduous journey and we obtained my game. It was such a huge pain in the ass, but I got it. Use eyes like that. The battle themes and stuck in my head. I just got to like the end of the first Tartarus section. So like I haven't gotten that deep in it yet. I think I played like 4 hours. I've been really liking it, obviously. I didn't expect to not like it. Like, I will be honest, my expectations are high. I'm expecting it to be good. I am disappointed in the difficulty. I'm gonna crank it to merciless. I've been doing it on hard and it's really easy. Like, really easy. So, maybe I'm just the ultimate Chad gamer, but it's too easy. So I'm gonna crank the difficulty probably. That's pretty good. I want to use this on the pupils because I'm gonna make the lighting like this, like greenish yellow color, so I want that to be like the reflection, and maybe some cyan like that. I don't know, for this one I'm just going for like a kind of graphic style, you know? I don't want it to be like too shaded, too blended. I don't know why, it's just the vibe I'm feeling. I also think I want gloves. In some artwork for Persona 3 Reload, he's wearing gloves, and in some it's not. 3 was significantly easier, and so was Reload. Yeah, I mean, Portable is easy. Portable is pretty easy. Let's see, let's do his uniform. Oh, that's a little too blue. Yeah. Okay, adios, Mr. Penis. Goodbye. Wow, it's doing that annoying thing on the lines where it's got a little whites around it. Let's just get our base colors in first, and then I'll go clean them up. I don't know where I, like, got this pose from. I just had this idea of, like, him with both of his, like, shoes together. I don't know. any of my fellow drawers out there will be like, sometimes you just have a pose like in your brain and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna do that one. I think it came out pretty good for the most part. The hardest part was drawing fucking Evoker. I don't draw guns very often. Yeah, I hope you all have been having a good weekend. My weekend has honestly been spent being irritated. I didn't have my game, but I got it today. And what day is it? Saturday? Yeah. I would have streamed yesterday instead, but I was too busy literally doing nothing. Yeah, we're gonna make the Dark Hour drink from the Persona 3 launch party. Excited. I'm excited to see what it tastes like. I want to know what they serve to people at this Persona party that I did not go to. Do his... I realized, so I didn't draw his, like, MP3 player on him, but I think I want to draw it, like, floating, you know? Because it's going to be, like, an underwater drawing. You guys get the vibe? Are you guys understanding the energy that I'm bringing here? Or is this drawing fucked? I never noticed that this was, like, green. That he had a green ribbon. I don't know why I thought it was, like, not green. But it is, in fact, green. This ribbon is so, like, Hansel and Gretel coded. Like, what's up with this little ribbon? The Gekkan uniform? Honestly, kind of fruity. It's a little bit of a fruity uniform, I feel. Let me just... a quick life hack. Set your, oh, you can't see it. Set your line art layers to multiply. I think it looks nice. I can't even tell which layer this is. Which layer is all this line art on? There it is. There we go. Hey, it's going pretty good. I'm drawing Persona 3. Go back to this layer. I'm just doing all the colors right now, so it's kind of like the boring part of the drawing where you just have to like fill everything in, but that's how it be. Oh shit, I forgot part of his pants. Sorry, I'm getting kind of like a glare on my tablet. Maybe I need to move it back a little bit. I'm trying to hold it up close to me so I don't keep like leaning in so you can actually see me, but it's not working out too well. The rigging for my lean is really sensitive. It's like it really wants me going forward. I could probably calibrate that better. That's probably a fixable issue. But yeah, feel free to share any thoughts you guys have on Persona 3 Reload. I kind of thought we'd talk about it a little bit. I thought I would have played a lot more of it by this stream and I'd have more to talk about, but I don't! Thanks to Best Buy. So, sorry about that. Blame Best Buy. My newfound enemy. I think the color of his shoes. He's got these little goofy ass boots. Was he always wearing these like boot type shoes, or is that like a Reload update? It's a gray bottom. The fuck are these shoes? Yee ass shoes. Oh my god. Ah! My paint bucket tool. My hand's a little shaky. I don't know why. I haven't really had a lot of like caffeine today. That's usually what makes them shake. I don't know. Oh my god, I'm so evoker pilled. Me. Which one is the hands line art? I had the line art on the hands on a separate layer so that I could move them around because I'm bad at drawing. I'm not gonna get anywhere close to finishing this drawing on this stream, by the way. I'm kind of been ambitious with this one. And I'll be 100%. I'm not gonna stream for that long because I want to play Persona 3. Sorry about it. I don't know why I just became Canadian. Sorry. So let's take a look at, this was my shading mock-up. Let's see. Let's see if we can use this. My criminal art sin is that a lot of times I'll be like, this is my like little mock-up sketch, and then I'll end up using it for the final version and just cleaning it up. But I think that's okay. That is not a crime. Picture's looking good, thank you. So then let's adjust it because it's just really gray. I want like a blue, obviously. Persona 3. It's a certified Persona 3 moment. So you can't see my menus, but I'm gonna go to hue saturation and make it bluer. Yeah, more like that. I want it darker is the question. I don't think so. There we go, that looks pretty good. I think that is going to be roughly the color I want. Let's see. Let's sample that. Put it on this layer. Okay. And let's get back to it. I think I want to add shading on the hair more and then just clean it up in general. I want to have like a light coming from above because like my vision, my artistic vision for this drawing is that like he's like underwater with like light shining down like through the water. And then the light's gonna be like green. And see, it's got some kind of crusty spots around the line art, so we're just gonna clean it up. Name of him a very round nose. I don't know why, like. Okay, so this is gonna be a little tangent, but tell me any other like anime watchers if you feel this way. But like anime characters tend to have very similar facial features, right? Like you get like this very like a strong chin, a pointy nose, kind of small lips. Like anime characters can have very, very similar facial features to each other, especially within one series. So does anyone else get like headcanons for the characters like facial features because they assume that the way that they're drawn in universe is like not really how it would be? Because like I'm very much that way, and like I feel like, and it might be because I come from more like a Western art background where we were taught like to avoid stuff like same face syndrome and like give characters your different noses and stuff. But I always feel like the Persona 3 protagonist has like a really round nose. I don't know why. I don't know where this came from. I just feel like he has very, like, soft facial features compared to, like, how he's actually drawn. Like, I feel like he's almost very baby-faced. That's just the vibe I get from him. And I feel like the Persona 4 protagonist has much sharper features. I don't know. Like, I have no evidence for this. I just made this up. I just feel like he has like a soft nose and lips. When I give him kind of luscious lips, you know? I need to blend that in a little. Let me get the right blender. I'm gonna use a smudge. I want like the wet blender. Where the fuck is it? Oh my god, all my brushes are so disorganized. I don't know when this happened. I think I updated Photoshop at some point. Oh yeah, I'm using Photoshop, by the way. I don't know if anyone cares. There we go. Like that. A little bit of like a watercolor look. I like this blender. I'm wondering if the nose color's a little, the nose shadow's a little strong, but I think maybe once I put in all the lighting, I won't feel that way. Persona 4 is my favorite, but that's very, like, self-indulgent. Like, Persona 4 is the first Persona game I played. It's the first real JRPG I played. It's kind of like what got me so deep into video games, so, like, I'm very biased. But Persona 4 is my favorite. Like, I think without Persona 4, I might not have gotten so deep into the gaming zone. Without Persona 4, you probably wouldn't be watching this stream, honestly. I probably wouldn't have become a gay little VTuber. So, blame it. Burn all your copies of Persona 4 in protest. Do not let your kids play Persona 4, okay? It will turn them into VTubers. You don't want that for them. You don't want that. After all, I'm an abomination against God. Yeah, I love Persona 4. I love the characters deeply. Probably too deeply. You guys are parasocial with VTubers. I'm parasocial with Yosuke Hanamura. We are not the same. Hair, shadows. Hair is like my favorite thing to draw. I love to draw hair. I love the Persona 3 protagonist hairstyle. I like how it's longer on one side. It's just a good like 2000s emo boy cut. He's dripped out. He's styling. He's so cool. He's definitely like one of my favorite like game protagonists. I like how he doesn't give a shit. Like, when he shows up in, freaking Iwatodai and he's like, there's blood all over the floor. That seems normal. He's like, yeah, that's probably normal for this time of year. You know, the time when there's just pools of blood everywhere and the moon is green. And then he just gets to the dorm and, like, goes to bed. Like, what the fuck is bro on? Yeah, he just doesn't care, and I can respect that. Let's add the shadow under here on this piece. No, I didn't like it that much when I first heard it, but the new Persona 3 battle theme is really growing on me. Beep, 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 beep. I can't tell what she's saying still. But it's okay, it would not be a Persona song if I could understand what the vocalist was saying. So yeah, that's actually fine. Let's add a shadow here, I think. Because I really want like the real upward directional light, so like all the shadows should be on the kind of towards the bottom of the like the figure. So like I'll probably add one here too. Alright, I think that's pretty good for the hair and face. And I'm just gonna keep the shadows on the body pretty simple. At least for this first pass, I'll probably do like another layer. Kind of hard to see. I got this blue shadow color is very similar to the sort of bluish color I used for the jacket already. Let me think about how to best approach the hands. I'm trying to think if I want the hands to be like all in shadow. I think at least mostly, because he's kind of holding his hands like I think his hands are sort of under his torso, so probably they would be casting more of a shadow. Like that. Persona 3 Bactica. And the same with his shoes. His shoes are kind of under him. So I'm gonna put mostly shadow on them. But yeah, if you guys are, that's gonna be the drawing hack I'm sharing with you for this stream, is like, do your, like you can do your shadows in grayscale so that you know they have enough contrast, and then just adjust them to be whatever color you want. Kind of cheating, but whatever. Like shading in grayscale is really a good way to make sure that you have a harsh enough shadow, or vice versa, like your shadow is exactly the intensity that you want, and then you can add the color with the magic of digital editing, where you just adjust the hue and stuff until you like it. So yeah, life hacks. There's your hack, enjoy. I don't want to shade like every single detail on the evoker. I just want to get like the main structures. Slightly bigger brush. But actually, so the left shoe is actually under the right shoe a little bit, so I'll add the shadow there. Sorry if I'm not talking too much. I'm focusing. I want this to be nice, so I can post it on Twitter for Atlas Faithful Friday, and then maybe Atlas will like reblog it or whatever, they retweet it. I've been using Tumblr lately. Whatever they do on Atlas Faithful Friday, you know how it is. Let's do that. Clean that a little bit. I haven't had a lot of time to draw lately, so I'm glad I was able to have a drawing stream today. I haven't drawn too much since working on the lore video, so that's cool. Alright, so that's pretty solid, I think. I don't want too much shadow on the left leg because I want the light to be coming from like the top left, so probably be casting a light there. A unique style. Yeah, I'm trying to be a little bit more stylized this time around because like I don't know, I don't want to just copy the Persona art style because I've tried to do that and I'm not too good at it. Just want to keep things simple, like bold shapes, bold colors. I think that the Persona protagonists are really great because their designs like simplify down really nicely into like your really basic shapes, so just having a good time. I see a Picasso or something. Not really what I'm going for, but thank you? I don't know, Picasso didn't he didn't draw much anime as far as I know. Fuck, I'm not an art historian. Maybe he was all over the moe boom. He was drawing Lucky Star fan art in 2008. I don't know. That would actually be awesome. So I think let's do another layer. Start adding light. So this is our light source, right? I'm gonna use this color for the light. This is like sort of a secondary color in Persona 3. It's sort of like the color they use for like dark hour lighting. I'm gonna use that. I'm just gonna keep the highlights like pretty sharp on the hair because I think that looks cool. I like that. Yeah, that's a good shape. A Picasso had a gun with no bullet? What does that mean? Like he owned a gun but no bullets? Actually, I think I want to move these up a little bit. The power of digital editing. That's just gonna... Yeah, less like there, more like here. Perfect. It's trial and error, right? Drawing is. Pizza. What about it? Are you eating some? Are you spying on me? Because I ate some pizza earlier. My sister and I ordered a pizza so that we can continue to game. Blue Exorcist, I hate it. What the fuck is wrong with you? You need to leave. This is not a safe space for Blue Exorcist haters. Because that's my favorite show and you know that. You know that and you're just here to be fucking evil. Mods, can we ban this guy? No, ban. That's it. There's a one strike policy for insulting Blue Exorcist, okay? it's instant death. Anyone who's a Blue Exorcist hater or giving it a 5 out of 10 really needs to read the manga, because the manga is like so good. And y'all don't even know what you're missing. Let's put those. Alright, that looks appropriately shiny. And the power of shiny is so good. I think I'll do the eyes on a different layer, maybe. Are they playing Halo Reach? I have never touched a Halo game, and I probably won't. But I hope you enjoyed. I never play shooting games. I have terrible aim. Do like some light being cast on the shoulder here. It's pretty good. And watch Has Been Hotel? Nope, and I never will. This is not a safe space for Has Been Hotel fans. I'm kidding. I don't really care, but I won't watch it. It looks it's not my thing. Let's just say that before I upset someone with my. It's not a hot take. Like on the arm. Never got commissioned expensive animation. No, we're not talking about that. You won't force me to watch? Good, because you can't force me to watch Has Been Hotel. Actually, I need to like go back to the other color layer because I'm missing some stuff, some details. I kind of just filled in all the base colors that moved on. Goosebumps is better than Has Been Hotel. True. Like this stripe is the part I forgot to color. There's like a gray on there. Ooh. Is that what I meant? Goodbye. And that. Gintama clears Blue Exorcist. I've never seen Gintama, but I know that nothing clears Blue Exorcists, and you're wrong, so. Any other like little gray bits I'm missing on here? Did I do the sleeves? His is like weird. There's like a zipper or something on his sleeve. Never understood that, but I think that's it. You can go back to the Slayer. watch Eminence in Shadow or Gushing Over Magical Girls, which may also make a High Dive account. Fuck is High Dive? Bro. This loser's out here paying for his anime. Just kidding. For legal reasons, this is a joke. I do not endorse piracy. Gushing Over Magical Girls is so fucking peak. Oh my god. So good. You know, not in a sus way. I like the plot. The plot is so good. I really love the story of Gushing Over Magical Girls. Me when I lie. Yeah, the plot, the in-depth plot and lore and story. I want to add more here. I think there's not enough light. Ah! The plot is good. Love plot. I only watch anime for plot anyway. There's no anime I watch for any other reason. Can we talk about Persona? I'm drawing Persona 3. You guys like Persona 3, right? I'm excited. I've been really enjoying the deluge of new Persona 3 fan content since the release of Reload. Is so good. You know nothing about Persona 3? Well, I'm drawing it right now, so you know what this guy looks like. He looks like this. Or in canon, he looks like this. In Amanda, he looks like this. Much more submissive and breedable, according to my fucking sister. Good day, hello. Hello, hello. How are you? Can we talk about, like, drawing or something? Persona 3 is an RPG originally for the PlayStation 2. That is correct. Good job. How am I? I'm good. Persona 3 Reload just came out, and I'm drawing some fan art. So honestly, a good day. That. A little about P5. Ew, P5. No, I'm kidding. Persona 3 is funny because it has, like, such a convoluted plot, like, setup. And I mean this with love. I love Persona 3. It's a great game. But, like, there is so much to comprehend about the plot. So basically, like, the setup for Persona 3 is, like... there is an hour between one day and the next. So like at midnight, there's another secret hour. It's called the dark hour. And in the dark hour, everyone is like, they turn into a coffin. I know that sounds stupid. It is kind of stupid. Every person is like sleeping in like a coffin, but some people can be awake. But also they're shadows. So if they're the shadows will attack anyone who's not in a coffin. And then some people have the potential to awaken to a persona, which they can use to fight shadows during the dark hour. And then if you get attacked by a shadow in the dark hour, they like eat your soul, and then you get this thing called apathy syndrome, which is basically depression. And you and then yeah. And then also in the dark hour is this thing called Tartarus, which is like this infinitely tall tower of maze rooms, and that's full of shadows. And the main character shows up. He's a transfer student. He joins SEES, S-E-E-S, Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad. That's what it stands for, I'm pretty sure. Special Extracurricular Execution Squad. I forgot what the S stands for, the first S. But they fight shadows, and they also climb Tartarus for, like, kind of, they don't know why at first. They're like, the answer to the Dark Hour might be in Tartarus, so they go in there, and then the plot occurs from there. But it's like a lot of setup, as all Persona games are, honestly. It's a short, I timed it out. The intro for Persona 3 Reload is like 2.5 hours, and the one for Persona 4 is like 4 hours, so, you know, we take what we can get, us Persona fans, when it comes to introductions. That looked kind of bad. Add that. A little extra light there. I know, Persona 3 has a lot going on because, like, all that plot that I told you, right, is kind of only, like, half of it because it's a Persona game. So for the other half, you have to do just, like, social sim stuff. Like, you gotta go to school and go to clubs and talk to people and make friends and romance women and stuff. This little guy, this submissive and breedable guy I'm drawing right now, womanizer. This man gets every woman because he's a Persona protagonist. Obviously, he gets every woman. There are many other characters. It's a good time. You should check it out. Reload just came out, so you don't even have to, like... You don't even have to play Persona 3 on the PlayStation 2. You can just play it on your PlayStation 4 or your PC for a small price of $70 fucking dollars. I can't believe it launched at $70. That's so expensive. Can we talk about that? Like, that's the standard now? Like, games are just going to be $70? That's awful! Also, the Wacky Caddy indicate where I should end it up. But then I hear. That's so true. So true, bestie. You are here. I'm Amanda. Subscribe or whatever. It's so expensive, and that's just normal. That's not even like Persona 3 Reload is exceptionally expensive. Like, that's just how much games are like costing these days, which is so criminal, so evil, so fucked up, so disgusting. I hate it. And it's weird because it's like, it's not like the difference between $70 and $60 is that much, but like something about a game costing $70 is so fucking evil. Ugh, don't like it. I'm gonna add a little here. Man, I need to draw more. I'm so out of practice. I'm like, I forgot how to draw. I forgot how to draw. Add. That number can get sold. Does seem high. Yeah. Fucking evil. I mean, I'm complaining that it cost $70, but do you know how much I paid? I paid $200 for the collector's edition. I'm a fool. I'm a stupid idiot, okay? I'm a stupid idiot. Atlas says jump and I say how high, okay? I buy all their fucking stupid shit. Guys, can you tell Atlas that you want them to send me games? Because I applied for the... Can I tell you a secret? I applied for the Atlas, like, creator thing. I don't know what it's called. Like, the Atlas creator thing where they, like, send games to people. And I was like, please, 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 Atlas. I know I don't have the big numbers, but please, Atlas, I'm your biggest fan. Everyone... tag Atlas on Twitter and be like, please send her games. She's crying. She's dying here. I'm saying like how much light I want like cast down on his shirt here, or his left arm. Let me just... Oh geez. What's up with that? I don't know, that's like my dream, alright? That's my dream as a silly little VTuber. Okay, I want Atlas to send me something. Please. Please, if Atlas sends me something, I can die happy. I'm such a beggar. I will be begging at Atlas's doorstep like, please, please. Also, I want to go to like one of those parties, like when some Persona games have come out, they've had like a launch party and they were in like New York and London, I think. And I couldn't go to them because I'm not in New York or London, but I want to go. I want to go to the Persona party. I want to go, please. Freaking, I think like LaRue went. I want to go. I want to go to the Persona concert. They do these like live concerts. They're all in like Japan. Except for they did one at like anime, as like part of Anime Expo. They did like a Persona concert. I want to go to Anime Expo. I don't know why I'm just being hit with like the FOMO today. Like I want to go to all these events, but they're never in the places where I live. They're always in freaking California. And I want to go to Offkai Expo too. So a little light there. A little at the bottom. Right there. It's all about subtlety drawing. Unless you're me, in which case it's about very bright colors. Alright, so that is a pretty good first pass on lighting, I think. Thoughts? Chat. I might end the stream pretty soon. I told you guys this was gonna be a short one. I think I need to do a layer for white highlights, which are just the white highlights are like kind of boring, but I'm probably just gonna do one on the nose. And then on the belt. And this is the most least exciting one. We're just gonna do a couple on the gun because it's metal, so like that. And let's do the shoe buckle. I'm gonna put an extra one there. I think that's pretty solid. Let me get rid of this. We don't need that. But it's good. I always draw an angle of my light source just to keep it in mind. I know that's kind of like baby stuff to draw like a little sun to show where your thing is, but I think it helps. Excuse me. Yes, water. I'm real tired today, chat. I traveled 1 hour to fucking Best Buy! I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys have more energy than I am. I'm a sleepy bitch today. I'm glad that we could have a chill stream anyway. I'm deciding if I want to, on the lighting, like, include any of this nice bright red color. Like, maybe just a little? Like, sort of like that. Let's just try and see how we feel. What do you guys think? Red in the hair, yes or no? I think it looks cool. You guys think it looks cool or it looks like weird? Decisions. Yeah, see, there's a lot to be said for contrasting colors. Like, look how hard these colors contrast. This bright red with this bright yellow. Like, they're so opposite, but then they can turn out really striking. And sometimes that's what you want, and sometimes it's not. But, you know, I mean, like I said, I sampled these colors directly from some existing Persona 3, like, concept and official art. That's where I got this color palette, mostly, except for these cyans. That's something I added for the water effect. And those, obviously those illustrations were made by very, very competent artists who really know what they're doing when it comes to stuff like this, so, you know, I can't take all the credit, but I trust them. Like, especially, like, Persona 3's, like, lead artist is, Soejima, who is just, an absolute, like, powerhouse of, like, art and color. Like, he just totally knows what he's doing, so I, got no reason to question him. I think maybe I'll just keep it to the hair, though. It kind of draws your attention up top, right? Like, you want your most contrasting bits to be the part where I can't talk. Like, the part where you want your viewer to look the most and pay the most attention is where you want the highest contrast. That's what I was trying to say. Can't talk today. I cannot be giving you guys drawing advice when I'm this sleepy-eepy. Alright. Let me get rid of this. Because I think now an important part, I think, before we go much further in this drawing, I think we need to address, like, some sort of background elements. I wanted, like, I kept mentioning, I want this to be... Oh, slow. I'm getting some lag, sorry. I keep wanting it to be, like, an underwater type of drawing. I don't know, I kind of conceptualize it as, like, underwater, but not like, literally. You know, I can't explain it. You know, like, it's just, like, a drawing thing. Like, it's not, like, a thing that could ever occur in reality, but it's, like... I want him, like, sitting on the roof, but he's also, like, underwater. Which means I need to draw some water. I don't know, I'll definitely be sure to post this drawing somewhere when it's done, like by just Twitter or something. But, and you guys will see what I mean then. I think I'm gonna start with just sort of adding this. At least right now. Just some texture. I really like this blender. It kind of just makes everything nice and soft and textury without a lot of effort. You sort of put in your darker color and kind of go at it. Yippee! Not bad. I think it's a good, I think this color is about right. It's like, it's nice and harmonious with the rest of the drawing, but it's also contrasting, like it's not blending in. Something I definitely want to include, just our light source in some capacity, which is up here. And we're gonna blend that in. I'm debating if I want to actually like find a place to draw the moon in this drawing, but I think I just want kind of the implication of moonlight, like the moon is clearly up here, but it's not actually like in the frame. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Like a little bit more of a shadow there, because this is like actually, I think, an edge. Like I want it, he's like sitting on the roof. Or like a roof, I don't know. I'm doing one of those, you guys know when you do one of those drawings that's like poetic or whatever, fucking, that sounds stupid, but it's like symbolic, you know, it's not like a literal place or event from the game or anything, it's just kind of like atmospheric. And because the lighting's up there, the strongest shadow will be in this side. Erase that. Oh! Deadass, I forgot. Forgot that I did this all in one layer. It's probably not the best idea. Ah, well. Fuck it, we ball, as they say. I keep fucking forgetting that I cannot erase because I'm on one layer. I still need some shadow here, just less intense. And I will blend it just a little. Just a little. And then I'll probably end the stream. Because y'all, I'll be real, I want to go back to playing my game. God, my sister has fucking infected me. She does this like annoying laugh where she's like, ee! And now I started doing it. Oh my god. And then the other thing is that, like, I need, like, there's, like, a shadow being cast here by his upper body. Maybe a little less. Sort of like that. Yeah, that is the rough shape. The shadow. You know what? I changed my mind. What's the art program? This is Photoshop. Straight up Adobe Photoshop. I can't like recommend it as your art program because it's $1 zillion, but it's just my school gives it to me and it's what I use. You could use like Clip Studio or something. Like probably as soon as I graduate and I stop having access to Photoshop, I'm gonna like have to learn like Clip Studio Paint or something. but it is Photoshop. I really do like Photoshop. Like, it's very functional. It does everything I need. And I've spent time learning it, so I'm gonna be sad, but I'm not paying for it. Okay. Here's that. Yeah, okay. I can vibe with this. What do we think, chat? I think I probably want, like, some red on the bottom. Like this deeper red. It's sort of like a magenta kind of color. Like, just a little at the corners, you know? You know, like, it's, like, kind of vaguely ominous. It's like, I kind of want, like, it's like blood in the water. Haha. Dark and evil, you know, because it's Persona 3, alright? This ain't no Persona 4 baby Scooby-Doo shit. This is Persona 3. It's fucked up and evil. Persona 3 is edgy. The edgelord's game. Add a little, like, with more of a trail like that. There we go. Persona 3, lots of blades. Persona 3, lots of guns. Persona 3 loves itself some guns. Hence why I did draw a gun in this drawing. Persona 3, the emo, more like. Alright, here's another Amanda art tip. I feel like people can be really afraid of really bright colors, but I feel like really bright colors are underrated. Like, people need to be using more hideous colors. Like, look how bright this is. We need more bright colors. See so much artwork that's like so beautifully done, and then they just use like the most muted, muddy colors. I'm like, please, just one bright color, it'll really do you some good. That's something I like a lot about the art direction of Persona, is like how aggressive the colors are. Like, Persona will always be using the most saturated yellow, the most saturated blue, and I really appreciate that. Okay. So here's the tricky part, chat. Let me get rid of this. I really want, like, the look of water. The underwater look, which is not something I've really done many times before. So I might, Oh man, where's the drawing? Stream's over, bye! No, I'm kidding. So let's set that to, like, overlay. Turn it down. It's not too bad. It's not too blue. And here's the tricky part with the water. You need these, like, these kinds of shapes. You know what? I'm gonna have to figure this out off stream, because I think I'm gonna have to look up a tutorial, which there is no shame in looking up a how to draw water tutorial. So yeah, I'm gonna finish this drawing off stream. I'll try to post it in the next week or so, so enjoy that. I will be posting a stream schedule hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully. I have a kind of busy week coming up, so it might be a little bit of a quieter one on the streaming ends. Apologies in advance, but thanks for coming by. I know this was a quick one and kind of a weird one, just sort of fucking around, drawing a bit. on a Saturday night, but I hope you guys were able to enjoy. I don't have anything else to say. I love Persona. This is my... I really want to, like... I'm gonna put in a lot more time on this drawing, I think. This is my Persona 3 love letter drawing, so I'm gonna put in a lot more effort. So next time you see this particular piece of artwork, it will probably be looking quite different. But thank you all for your input. I hope you all enjoyed. Ironically, Persona 3 has a lot of fake guns too. The only mainline modern Persona game to feature non-fake, to not feature any fake guns at all is Persona 4. Naoto and Adachi have real guns. Have a good night. I was glad to chat with you all. If you are playing Persona 3 Reload, I hope you have a great time. And here's my little plug. I have a Discord server, and we have a thread going for discussing Persona 3 Reload, so if you're playing and would like to share your playthrough with some like-minded fans, we do a lot of Persona talk on my Discord. There's a link in the description. Please join my Discord server. It's a good time. It's also the best way to know what the fuck is going on with me, whether or not I'm going to, like, die and not stream or something. I'm always on Discord, okay? It's a problem. Have a good night. I hope no one's awake during the dark hour. Have a good one. And, should we find a raid? Saturday night. I bet other people are streaming. Raid, hello. Hello. Oh, actually, let's do a Persona 3 raid. Someone's playing Persona 3, I believe. Yeah, Persona 3 stream. Oh my god. Okay. Let's begin. Go say hi. And when you get to the raid, everyone say, burn my bread. Out to darkness, have a good night. And I'll see you later.